So, Jessica, how long have you been working in aquatic fitness and what got you interested in it?
Well, that's a loaded question. So I've been working in the capacity of water since I think I was 3. So my mother years ago worked at the YMCA in Queens where I was born and raised. And I ended up going to work with her a lot. So she had me in the pool with her, and she was doing a lot with her own water fitness, which she kind of was a pioneer because back then it had just started. And as the years went by, I became a competitive swimmer, and I was really good at it. And I just incorporated it into my work as I got older. And I ran a swim program for about 5 years, and it brought me later on in life to North Carolina, where I started working in the same capacity as a lifeguard and a swim instructor. And I was asked by the clients if I would teach classes, and so I decided to break into it that way.
So, what makes your approach to water fitness different from others?
Well, I always thought it would be best when you work out to have fun while you're doing it. So my grandfather told me when I was a little girl that you have to have a gimmick in life. So I thought about that as I started to teach. And I thought it would be fun if I dressed up, and if people are laughing and they're having a good time, it's going to be a great motivator for them to want to work more and not look at the clock. And it really took off. The response was amazing. And so I decided to just keep going forward with that. And I expanded, and I made more themes and more costumes and more elaborate playlists. And people just wanted more. And then they started throwing out ideas to me. So it's all about fun. That's the first rule when you take my classes, to have fun and to smile. And the rest of it will fall into place.
Awesome. So, what advice would you give to someone wanting to venture into water fitness?
The first thing that I would tell them is that they have to understand the properties of water and how it's different than doing land exercise. There's so many benefits to water fitness, and one of the biggest ones is that you have less impact because you're not on land and you have 3D support of the water. You should get to know how to use your body in the water. So I would recommend that anybody that's going into it to take a private one-on-one, or at least talk to their instructor about what am I doing in the water, what muscles am I working, how am I working my muscles, and then understand how the water works. There's different ways to assist your body or resist for muscle strengthening. So you really need to know all those definitions and how to place yourself in the water before you actually get in the water and decide, oh, now I'm going to work out and do like a 50-minute workout. So that would be my advice.
So, can you tell me a little bit about your survivorship and how you incorporate that into what you do with your water fitness workouts?
So I was diagnosed in 1984. I was 11 years old with Hodgkin's lymphoma. I was stage 2, and the first rounds of treatment failed. And I was relapsed the year, not even after. And I was treated with high-dose chemotherapy, and I was considered cured, but the radiation caused breast cancer for me 12 years later. I think that as I went through that, I learned that life is truly a gift, and it sounds cliche, but I also knew that for me, there was something more that I needed to do, and that was to help others. And I knew that this was my gift, and I'm going to get a little religious here, but I felt that God gave me something really important, and it was my turn to give that gift back to others, and that's how I said thank you to God. And I feel at this point that all of my classes bring the idea of gratitude and enjoying the now. And when I share that, it's what I get back from every client. They'll tell me, I really feel like there's such an energy within you and it's contagious. And I want to go and do more, and you've really inspired me. And that's my paying it forward at this point. So I found my purpose. This is my purpose.